She lifted her eyes, and standing only a few steps away was the man she once knew as her father figure. Heath Smiley, her stepdad, had entered the courtroom, not as family, but as a crucial witness. For 14-year-old Carly Gregg, that single moment altered everything. What followed caught everyone off guard. Shifting expressions, visible emotion, and reactions no one anticipated. Some noticed brief smiles. Others sensed tension. It left many wondering. Was their connection simply misunderstood, or was public curiosity creating a story that didn't exist? This is a case about a fractured family, a silent courtroom, and a verdict that would permanently change lives. It all began in a quiet Mississippi neighborhood where Carly lived with her mother, Ashley Smiley, and her stepfather, Heath. Ashley wasn't only a parent. She was also Carly's teacher, placing their family under a familiar spotlight at school. To outsiders, everything appeared stable. But inside the home, something was unraveling. Carly had grown distant, struggling emotionally and adjusting to new medications. She confided in close friends about feeling isolated and unheard. Even so, no one could have imagined what was coming. March 19th, 2024 began like any ordinary day. By nightfall, the house was filled with emergency responders. Ashley Smiley was found unresponsive. Heath Smiley had suffered injuries. Carly was later located nearby and taken in for questioning. Nothing about the night made sense, yet everything had already changed.
I guess he put in my vehicle with my key in the key fob is left pocket. All right, so go ahead and do it. All right.
Is my stepdad okay?
I don't know, baby. I can't talk to you about
Oh, yeah,
Are you okay?
yeah.
Please tell me. What?
News of the incident spread quickly, leaving the community stunned. But the confusion only deepened as weeks passed. When the trial began, the courtroom filled with media, family members, and locals desperate for clarity. Still, nothing drew more attention than the moment Heath Smiley walked in. Carly's reaction was immediate. A pause, a shift, a complicated mix of emotion. Some described it as surprise. Others saw relief. What was undeniable was that she hadn't expected him to testify. Heath described returning home and realizing something was terribly wrong. His voice wasn't fueled by anger, but by grief. He spoke about confronting Carly and said something seemed unfamiliar, almost as if she didn't recognize him. He told the court there was a change in her eyes, something distant. His words silenced the room.
We all heard Carly screaming when you walked into the garage, from the garage into the kitchen on March 19th. How did Carly appear to you when you walked in?
Like I said, my initial thoughts were she was terrified, scared out of her mind. I still to this day don't think she ever even recognized me. Something was wrong there. I don't know what, but something was off.
Throughout the proceedings, Carly's behavior remained difficult to interpret. During emotional testimony about her mother, tears streamed down her face. Yet at other times, observers noticed brief smiles, especially during private exchanges with her attorneys or when Heath mentioned their ongoing communication. He told the court they still speak and that their relationship remains intact. It was an unexpected statement, given the circumstances, but perhaps a sign that their bond hadn't completely disappeared. That closeness quickly became a topic of discussion online. Across TikTok, podcasts, and comment sections, people began questioning their dynamic. Some wondered whether their relationship went beyond a typical step-parent connection. These theories gained attention because of certain moments: frequent communication, physical warmth seen on camera, and Carly's emotional reactions whenever Heath appeared in court. To some viewers, the level of support felt unusually intense.
Carly Gregg's stepdad is saying he still loves her. Heath Smiley even mouthed, "I love you," as she wept in court. Her stepdad was a key prosecution witness against Carly. But get this, he is now raising money for her appeal, and he still speaks with her whenever he can. That's baffling the prosecutor, who spoke to Allison Hall.
Heath Smiley and Carly Gregg continue to communicate with each other almost on a daily basis.
Wow. And do you know the nature of those communications?
So far, they just appear, to be talking about what's going on, their love for each other, and things like that. Again, I don't understand it, but people process trauma in such different...
Even before the case exploded into the public eye, their interactions had quietly drawn curiosity. Messages exchanged between them, Heath's constant courtroom presence, and his emotional involvement were closely examined. After communication restrictions were put in place, some noticed Heath still made efforts to remain visible in Carly's life. To critics, this seemed questionable. To others, it was simply the behavior of a man who still saw her as a child he helped raise. Media coverage remained cautious, careful not to cross into speculation, though the tone of online discussion occasionally echoed.
Talked about was she never inquired about her mother. I mean, that's why I was saying that, she only asked about her stepdad. Hence, even when she got out of the car, she asked, "How's my stepdad?" It was never she never said, "Is my mom okay?" or anything like that. I assumed that she didn't even know about her mom, and I didn't know the full details of the case whenever I got there.
Tell us about yours and Carly's relationship before March 19, 2024.
We were always good. We laughed and played and messed around, loved video games, and took her to karate stuff until she kind of got tired of that. She started going to guitar practice weekly, so I was taking her to that every week. We got along great.
Coverage frequently highlighted Heath's determination to stay involved, standing firmly with the prosecution rather than distancing himself. That alone spoke volumes to many observers. There were no hidden alliances, no attempts to undermine the case, no behavior suggesting anything improper. In fact, there has never been a single accusation, document, or testimony indicating misconduct of any kind. No court filings, no investigative findings, no evidence whatsoever. Heath remained aligned with prosecutors and contributed fully as a witness. The rumors surrounding his relationship with Carly exist only in online conversations, fueled by emotion rather than facts. This case illustrates how public perception can drift far from legal reality. Emotional moments and visible closeness can spark narratives that aren't grounded in truth. While many question their bond, there is no credible basis for claims of a secret or inappropriate relationship. It remains speculation amplified by the internet, not supported by evidence. After hours of testimony and expert analysis, the jury reached its conclusion. Carly Gregg was found guilty on all charges. The court sentenced her to life in prison, determining the act was intentional. Additional time was added for related offenses. The ruling left no room for reconsideration.
Tonight, a Mississippi teen sentenced to life in prison without parole.
The jury sentenced the defendant, Carly Madison Gregg, to life imprisonment.
15-year-old shooter Carly Gregg sobbing in court as she learned her fate.
Carly Gregg is evil, and that's not easy to say, but the truth of the matter is sometimes evil comes in young packages.
This case was never just about a trial. It was about a family, a teenager, and warning signs that may have gone unnoticed. Carly's story forces difficult questions. How much responsibility can someone so young truly carry? When mental health factors are involved, where does accountability begin and protection end? And what happens when the child once shielded becomes the one standing accused? Carly Gregg's name is now tied to loss, complexity, and a case that challenged public understanding of justice and family dynamics. It's a reminder that behind every verdict is a deeper human story, one filled with unanswered questions and lasting consequences. Tap the next video to explore another case that reshaped the legal system, and subscribe so you don't miss what comes next.